everyone, and welcome to another episode of Cinnamon Stitches. I'm your yarn host, or yarn addict, I should say. Jennifer. What's my name? Jennifer. Oh, okay, so this is what happened. I made a video last month, I believe. It was some time ago. And I talked about my trip to Tuesday morning, and I showed some beautiful yarns. I was excited. I had fun. I love going to Tuesday morning. Tuesday morning, by the way, is like over an hour drive from my house. There's not one near me. Our closest Tuesday morning closed. So when I go to Tuesday morning, it's a drive. It's a several hour event. So I showed the video, and Jo from Jo's Web, I will link her below. By the way, she calls me her sweet little cinnamon bun, which I think is adorable. I'm clearly way larger than her, but she calls me her sweet little cinnamon bun. I'll take it. I'll take it. So, yeah. So she saw my video, and she went to her Tuesday morning and got some of the yarn that I purchased, but in different colors. Like, her colors are way better than my colors. They're bright. They're like, oh, beautiful. So I'm watching her video, and I was thinking, I need to go back to Tuesday morning to see if they have anything new. The vicious cycle. Now, she might watch this video and decide she's got to go back to Tuesday morning. So, Jo, if you're watching this, honey, just turn the video off. There's no sense in going back to Tuesday morning. Or go to Tuesday morning, I don't care. So, and yes, I know I'm going to be called a yarn enabler in this video. That is all right. Because you know what? When it comes to the yarning channels, you got to spend money to make money. The more I show you guys, the more ad revenue I get. So, really, this yarn is just paying for itself. Right? Is that my justification? Okay, so I'm opening the crinkly bag. We drive over an hour to Richmond to go to Tuesday morning. I love Tuesday morning. Can I tell you, I could stand there all day and just stare at stuff. They always have like cool, unusual stuff. I had to really, really, really control myself this trip because a couple of reasons. Number one, I have been super cranky, moody, sad, depressed just lately. Really bad. Why, I have no idea. I think it's the weather. I think it's the cloudiness. I think it's the being trapped in the house. I think it's just that time of year. I just think it is a lot of things that's just making me sad. Okay, and when I'm sad, what is the one thing that makes me happy? Yarn. We know this. I smile, I giggle, I squish it, I feel happy. All the endorphins release in my body when I'm around yarn. Like, sometimes, real talk, I just come in here and I feel better and I just sit amongst my yarn, okay? Real talk. Yes, this is probably a problem for other people, but us yarnies, we all understand. I also have a sincere and deep love for hanks of yarn. I think they're pretty and they're fancy and they're bougie and they're, especially when the yarn is soft, like I just cannot, I cannot control myself. They had so much of this Ella Rae. This is Ella Rae DK Merino Super Wash. Look at this color. It's more vibrant. There you go. If you take it out of the light, it's more vibrant than what it's showing. I had to re-hank this because they were falling apart and it was so sad to see. So this is 100% wool, but it says that it is merino superwash, even though the label, the description does not say that. I can tell by feeling it is superwash merino because it's not at all rough. I mean, like, it's not soft. It's not buttery soft, but it's not at all rough, woolly, scratchy, picky. It's not sticking to my dry fingers at all. And that color was like, you need to buy me. And I so regret because they also had it in like a bubblegum pink and gray. And I wanted the gray so bad. And I was like, you don't need that much yarn. And this was $6.99. So it was not cheap by any means. And if I was going to buy all 3 colors, that's $6.99 times 6. That's a lot of money. So I didn't get the gray, even though I really, really wanted the gray. But this is the color Carnation. I think this is just so, so pretty. You know, when I hold it like that, one looks darker than the other. It might be darker. Let's see. Oh, they're the same color lot. That's all right. I don't care. I don't care. This is beautiful. So yeah, this was $6.99. And I did look up the prices on all of these yarns on the internet. This says it retails for $14.99. This definitely retails for $14.99. So if you ever wonder if they're like trying to pull the wool over your eyes and saying that it's worth more than what it is, I checked the prices on all these. This is valued at $15. Now this may be, these yarns, a lot of these are discontinued yarns, so you can't like just go out and buy them anywhere. But I have seen this for sale, and I have seen this for sale for $15 a hank right now, currently on the internet. Hair in my mouth. Probably wool. And I paid $6.99 per hank for this gorgeous Ella Ray yarn. So beautiful. I really, really wish I would have gotten the gray, but I got more than just that. Because, oh, wait till you see. Wait till you see. Okay, I got 2 of these little guys. And this is the Sugarbush Crisp. And it is 100% extra fine superwash merino. This is way softer than even the Ella Ray. This like is soft. And it is 95 yards. It says it's a lightweight number 3. This one says it is a lightweight number 3. Total difference in those yarns. But Mr. Cinnamon actually talked me into getting this one because he said the color was really, really pretty. And I agree with him. But this one was only $3.99. And this one says it retails for $8.99. And I have found it for between $6 and $8 on the internet for the Sugarbush Crisp. So I got those 2. Then I got some more purple. Oh, okay. This is the Mirasol. And it is the, I don't know how you pronounce that. Quilla? I'm going to say Quilla. This is a luxury blend of merino wool and mulberry silk. This one was a little bit more expensive, but it is just gorgeous. This was $11.99 each. Cover my face so it goes in. And it says suggested retail value $25, and I have found this online for $25. So I very gladly paid $11.99 for these. These are so beautiful. This says that this is the color Amethyst. 90% merino wool, 10% mulberry silk, 382 yards. It says that it is a super fine number 1. But if you look at that next to a number 3, it is not thinner. It is, well, maybe a little bit thinner. It is barely thinner. So I would not classify this as a 1. I mean, it's thin, but it's not. I would probably treat this as if it was a 3. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. And then last but not least, I got colors that I never, ever, ever reach for. I got tan and I got black. If you felt this, you would know why I grabbed it. This is so stinking soft and squishy. It's so soft and squishy. This is the Mirasol. Again, the Misky. Misky? Yeah. Misky is a, cannot see what that says. It is a word for fertile valley, but I can't read that. It is pure, extra fine baby llama. And it is so soft. And this camel-y color is probably undyed. So this is probably the natural color of the baby llama. 100% llama, 82 yards in these little beautiful little hanks. This is the color Sandcastle, and the black is the color Onyx. It is so soft. There is like, it feels like a baby puppy. Like, that's how soft this is. It's so pretty. Oh, and these ones, these were $5.99, and they regularly retail for $13. And again, that price was accurate from what I found on the internet. But I was like, this is high-end, luxury, local yarn shop yarn at Tuesday morning for basically 50-60% off for all of these. So, yes, they were expensive. Yes, these are bougie, but like, oh my goodness, these are so soft. Like, oh, I would have bought these at my LYS, no problem. Especially the baby llama. And now, like, I'm feeling fancy because when I visited my LYS, I got some yak yarn, which is so soft and luxurious and beautiful. Now I have baby llama. I'm adding mulberry silk, which I've never had before, to my collection. I'm like really, really happy with the yarn that I've been finding. And those are amazing deals. Amazing deals for that yarn. I was very happy with that. Now, if you don't like hank yarn, you can't use wool, you don't like baby llama, baby alpaca, any of that, like, this is not the video for you, obviously. But I do have something to show you if you don't like any of that yarn. I bought this. I think this is so beautiful. This is, it says it's handcrafted in India. This was at Tuesday morning as well. And it's on like a Lazy Susan. I'm trying not to spin it. It is perfect for my hooks. I have not put all of my hooks. My hooks are over here in a coffee cup. They are going in this beautiful thing for on my desk so that I can spin it around and find all my beautiful, beautiful hooks in there. I think this is gorgeous. Now, I do not buy this kind of stuff. I'm going to tell you, I don't buy home decor from stores like this. A lot of my furniture, a lot of the stuff that decorates my house came from the thrift store. I'm cheap. We know this. Except when it comes to buying luxury yarn, apparently. But I know. I'm an enigma. I make no sense. Okay? I know this about myself. This was $14.99. To me, that is like ridiculously expensive. But it is beautiful, and it was handcrafted in India. It is beautiful. It is beautiful. It is beautiful. I love it. I love that it spins so easily. I think this is the prettiest thing. So this was well worth the trip. Over an hour trip down to Tuesday morning to find this beautiful caddy for my hooks. Because, can I tell you, I have been asking Mr. Cinnamon to make me a hook holder for my furls forever. Because I was going to buy one off their website. I was going to buy one so that I can have all my hooks out, so I can see them, so that I can display them, so that they're right here at my hand. And he said he started it. He drilled holes in a piece of wood, and he never finished it. So it's his fault I had to buy this. This is prettier than anything he could make anyway. Honestly. But yeah, that was my big splurge item. My $14.99 wooden hook holder, which honestly, that's cheaper than what the furls hook holders would be. I think that's beautiful. I was actually thinking about putting some either floral foam at the bottom or some kind of... probably floral foam. I think floral foam would work the best in the bottom of that. Cutting triangles out and putting it in there. And then making holes for my hooks. But I might not. I might just leave it. I might just leave it like this. Because even when I spin it, they're not like moving around. They're just hanging out inside. They're just having a good old party time. They're just going, wee! I just gotta keep little man away from it because he comes in here, he whips it, and I know he'll break it. I know that he will break it. I just know this kid. So that was my Tuesday morning haul. It was so much fun. I really enjoyed going down there. We also go down to Richmond to go to BJ's down there. BJ's is like our Costco. We have Costco here, of course, but we also have Sam's Club. We also have BJ's, which is a warehouse club. We have a membership to it. And Mr. Cinnamon used to get these god-awful nasty waters at our local BJ's. They are sparkling, no sweetener added waters. I think they are disgusting. He loves them because he's trying not to drink soda. He's trying to stay away from artificial sweeteners, just like I am. And he can't. They no longer sell the waters at our local BJ's, and we probably could order them, but it also gives me an excuse to drive down there to go to Tuesday morning. And so that was my excuse. I was like, well, we go down and get you some waters, and then maybe we stop at Tuesday morning while we're down there, you know. And he's like, well, I don't need those waters. I don't want to have to drive down there just to get some waters. He gets like 3 or 4 cases at a time so that he has them for 2 months. And I was like, well, I don't want to go Tuesday morning if you don't go get your waters. That doesn't make sense. I'm not going to go down there just for Tuesday morning. And so we kind of like agreed that we would go down there, he'd get his waters, and I would go shopping at Tuesday morning. And the kids like going because they always find clearance out stuff. My daughter is really, she's redoing her bedroom right now. She has completely gutted it. She's taken out her dresser, her desk, like everything's out of her room. She is saving up her allowance because I pay her for, she does the dishes and she watches her brother, and like I pay her not to pay her off because I don't believe in family paying each other for chores, but I believe in helping them to learn to manage money properly. So she has her own bank account and everything. So she's saving up her money. She's buying little decorations here and there, and she just got a can of paint and beautiful sage green she picked. So I'm really I'm letting her do her thing in her bedroom, you know. It's her thing, whatever. And so she wants to put some, she's like all over the place though. She doesn't know what she wants. She loves strawberries. She loves mushrooms. So she loves the bedding that we just got her is succulents. So and the wall is sage green. Strawberries and mushrooms don't really go with that. So I'm kind of like leaning her towards just stick with the succulents. Don't put too much in there. But she also is like really into Star Wars right now. Like, she never liked it growing up, and now, like, all of a sudden, it's Star Wars this, Star Wars. She loves the newer ones with Rey and, what is his name? I can't think of his name. Anyway, Rey and Ben Solo. Yeah. And so, she's really into those characters, especially. And when we were at Tuesday morning, they had these little they're like the little pop figurines, but they're like a different brand. And they had Luke Skywalker, they had Leia, and I don't remember who. I think the third one was Ben Solo or Kylo Ren, same character. They were only $5, and she's all, but I'm saving up my money for this. Or you know, she wanted them, but she didn't want to put the money for them because she wanted to buy art for the walls. And I was like, just put them in the cart. I will buy them. I'm buying your brother a toy. I will buy you some toys. Like, it's not a big deal. She's like, but it's $15, Mom. I was like, baby, just put them in the cart. Just put them in the cart. I said yes. But Mom, put them in the cart. So I got her 3 little toys, and little man found a toy that was actually a really good deal. There's these things called mashups. I know you guys probably don't care about this at this point. They're just like little toys that are filled with water. You can squish them. That's all they are. But they have like, they're blind bags, so it's like a mystery, and you don't know which character you're getting. And it was a ball of 6 of them, and these things are usually like $2-3 a piece. And there were 6 of them for $6. I was like, that's a really good deal, get it? And it was Lion King, and he got like all the main characters of Lion King in this little ball. He was happy as a clam, like so happy. So we all had a good time. The kids got toys, and I got yarn, and Mr. Cinnamon got water. Which means Mr. Cinnamon probably had the least good time of all, because all he got was stinking water. So that was our trip to Tuesday morning. I hope you enjoyed all the blathering and all the yarn, delicious yarn porn. Oh, you guys. The purples. Yeah, that makes Mama happy. It makes Mama happy. So, alright, I'm going to let you go. I will see you in the next one. Thank you for sticking around and listening to all my ramblings and my beautiful yarns. And I have no idea what we have planned for the channel coming up next, but thank you for watching and thank you for being here, and just thank you. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.